We got another keyboard here today. This is the Gasket GA87, is it?
Yes, it's my 1stplayer.
Yeah, so this keyboard here, as printed here, is gasket mounted, but we will of course talk about it in this video. So I've actually been using this keyboard for like the past 2 weeks or so, and I do have some thoughts about this keyboard. So let's begin with the video.
So from the get-go, this is your uncommon Tkl layout, whereby you get the Tkl size but the 9 button clusters replaced by your numpad. So this is great for those who want a smaller size form factor, but also requires the numpad to do some, like quick calculation. Yeah, your quick maths.
Quick maths, but it's not actually a full-size number pad because your multiplication and divide buttons are not there.
But also, where's the minus?
You have to use back this.
Yep. Okay. So also they want to keep everything else like as crampy as possible, so they decide to just chain link the entire F row.
Yeah.
Aside from they left the delete button for you. That's fine.
Yes, and also they leave a numlock button. Technically, if you don't want to use your numlock, you can use back your N page up, page down keys as well.
Yeah, but
it's all still there.
Yeah, but if you disable, that's just kind of weird. If you disable your numpad, so you're going to use the arrow, but the arrow's here. Huh?
Yeah, but then you still got your delete key, your page home delete keys as well. It works. It's just
my reaction to that information.
There is one big thing that I am actually very happy about this keyboard. This enter key here functions like the real number pad enter key with or without numlock, which is fantastic. Especially if you use Photoshop, you want let's just say when you transform your layer, you drag it around, then you want to commit. This enter is different from this enter. Text layer is the same as well. This enter means commit, this enter means go next line for text layers.
They actually move like your 6 button clusters to the IOP, KL, so when you have to use it, then you're going to hit the FN key and get to them. Yeah,
FN key is important. So one thing interesting is that this is entirely in white. They also have a black color, which I will show you some image on the screen here if I can find any. And then in the box, they also give you this packet as well. 2 extra switches with ring keycap puller. Don't use this, always use the wire keycap puller. And the switch they're using is, if I can read it properly, no, it's not Temu.
No, it's like 极限 reds. Okay. 极限 means like limit, the limit.
Okay, sir.
But anyway, you just treat it as I don't know, your Temu browns, Garon, Temus or Garon reds. Yeah.
Very standard red switch. And the feel is not bad, I would say. Pretty lightweight, about 40-45 grams.
But actually, the switch is pretty good, as in most people run into the problems for Optimus. Is like the spring ping problem is very bad, but for this one, not really.
Okay. It's quite good. No, not an issue. If you just buy the keyboard as is and start to use it right out of the box, it's okay. As you can see here, lots of functionality as well. And if you plug it in, it does have RGB.
But I do prefer one thing, that they use a separate LED for white color for this num, cap, scroll, whatever, because now you're just going to get the similar color, which in bright areas tend to not really be obvious to know that whether it's on or off. Modify keys, the big keys. Steps, I would rate it as in the middle between properly lubed and no lube at all. So it's just usable, marginally acceptable.
Yeah, it's usable. Actually, out of the box is not bad.
Yep.
And the gasket mounting, that's what I don't really understand what they're trying to do here. Because you see, this entire keyboard is made out of plastic. And when you start typing it a bit harder, with a bit more force, then the plastic start to creak. And that is where I don't understand where the gasket mounting comes into play, because when you start creaking means the whole build quality isn't
but we're going to find out, so maybe we just take apart and just look at the gasket, I guess.
Okay, before we take apart, let's do a quick typing test first.
Yeah, so for the entire side, I would rate it as it is pretty okay, but for the keys to be on the higher pitch and for the spacebar to be bit deep, in any case, we're going to take it apart and look at what's actually inside of it.
Before we do that, I also want to highlight a few more things. So number one, the keycaps, you can buy your standard full-size keyboard keycaps set and use it here. The thing is, even this is in a different profile. If you look at it from the side, the profile here is a bit flatter, this one is a lot higher, and the reason is they just take the numpad, slap it here, that's it.
Yeah, no screw here. So
okay.
Fully plastic clips.
Yeah, have fun prying.
Okay.
Okay, the whole thing is out. Oh, careful. Any cables?
Yep.
Yes, ribbon cable.
Oh, ribbon cable. Chill, guys.
Chill,
remember.
guys. Okay, rip out the ribbon cable first.
Slowly.
We do have a piece of foam.
Yeah, the bottom foam, and this is
Rather thick.
EVA.
Yeah, not dense at all.
Yeah, and despite just one layer of foam, you still got spaces around, so it's not fully filled to the brim.
Yeah, you can mod even more if you want to.
Yeah. So for this,
first.
unnamed hot swap socket, whatever, as long as it works. Actually, and also yeah, your usual tray mount board. So you got like certain tray mount points. So
Okay,
interesting that this
just take out the whole thing.
yeah. This one is more like a top frame.
Top frame. Now this whole thing is plastic plate.
I don't know, it's like technically PC or whatever, but it's definitely just plastic.
Plastic, not sure what. And their gasket mounts are, what are you calling this type?
I would just say it's like silicone tabs. It's not even like strips or socks, it literally is a fit-in tab.
Very small.
Yes.
And I guess that's why the gasket mounting don't feel like it's doing that much.
Yes.
I mean, it is very compressible, as you can see.
Yes, it's compressible, but you gotta make it be actually like decently thick enough for it to function like a gasket for like a silicone material standpoint.
Yeah, I need to absorb a lot more force.
Yeah.
And only you have it in a few points, which I think is not really that sufficient as well.
Yeah, would prefer. It's actually quite okay since like certain like custom boards they don't even have it on the side. So
yeah. Like the Keychron, you only have it on two big pieces on these sides.
So anyway, their placement is actually strategically correct. It's just like the thickness of the silicone tabs is not enough.
Yeah, the material is also too compressible, too soft.
Yeah, it's just
I mean,
too soft.
you will bottom out real fast.
Yeah. So maybe we just like do a quick trying like for like a very easy mods. We just like put like a double layer tape mod and we just stuff some polyfill to fill in the gaps and let's see how it sounds.
You want to do?
Yep.
Okay, go.
It's faster. It's easy. So let's just do a quick mod.
Okay, so you can see here a very nice cut for the ribbon cable connector.
Not sure whether you really need. I snapped one before, so you connect.
Sir.
So can we try clipping back in? Can the clips reach in?
Of course, plastic is more malleable.
Okay, so let's try.
Oh,
Little HJ test.
feels a lot.
Oh, what?
I told you you can close it back.
Oh,
after
the
you
spacebar
add
is so
everything.
full now.
This sounds like a very expensive keyboard now.
Not as like expensive, but at least double in value. I just
Double in value. Sir, it's expensive.
Yeah, but we'll talk about in terms of value later.
Yes, sir.
It's much louder now, and the loudness actually like covered the rattling steps a little bit.
And this sound is not annoying like the stock sound.
Yes. The spacebar is quite deep.
I like this sound a lot more.
Yeah. It actually passed way beyond our expectation.
Yeah.
Pre-mod and post-mod.
Post-mod, I mean, we didn't even loop anything. We just apply tape mod, apply some polyfill, done. And we should also talk about the software that you can use with the 1stplayer GA87 GASKET keyboard.
So this software is very simple. As you can see here, once you boot it up, you have the RGB selection. There are quite a lot of modes for you to select from, and you can also select the brightness, the speed, the color that you want if you're going for single color and whatnot. And then you can also make a total of 3 different profiles if you want to do so. Then key settings, yeah, you can remap every key to do whatever you want. So default, keystroke, multimedia, or a macro. And when it comes to macros, you can actually do quite a lot of things here, but we are not gonna do anything fancy here. And then for music, well, you can just play a music and then your keyboard's RGB responds according to your music, just like an equalizer graph would be. So that's pretty much what the software can do.
This board is pretty good.
Surprisingly good.
Yeah.
Surprising.
Yeah. You tend to agree with us, I think.
I hope.
Yeah, I hope that you agree with us after you know about its price.
Yeah, the price. How much is it again? I remember there are 2 prices.
160 for the black and 165 for the white.
Yeah, I don't know why the white color is slightly more expensive.
Yeah, your usual white text. Oh, because it supports Mac OS, so white color problem.
Oh my god.
More like Apple text than white text.
Okay, Apple text it is then.
Okay.
So that's everything we have to share with you about the 1stplayer GA87.
Yeah, so from the value wise, I think that it actually just worth the price, like for full set with keycaps and switches, 160.
Yeah. Oh,
pretty cool.
Remember, since this already gave us 2
extra
switches, you can buy this kit and then buy some other switches on your own and then swap it out to whatever you want.
Although I think that for this configuration, you just take out and you apply a little bit of lube then and you just use it as it is.
Yeah, very good starting point as well.
Yeah, very good starting point for you to learn how to like interact with your switches, like mods. Yeah.
Oh, we should check. How's the stabilizer? Screw in or what?
For this price is plate mount. 99% unless there's trying to like pull. Yeah, plate mounts. Yep. And are they dry?
Don't seem so.
Yeah, I see a little bit of lube. Yep, pre-lube.
Yeah, that's it. Goodbye. See you guys in the next keyboard video.
Okay, bye.